In this Coinbase tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to trade Bitcoin. I'm talking about buying it, selling it, converting it, receiving it, sending it, and vaulting it. You can do all of those things on Coinbase. And in the tutorial today, I'm going to show you how to do that through the desktop interface of Coinbase and how to do that on Android and iOS. If you don't know what all of these things are, in particular, vaulting is something that's new to people, don't worry, I'm going to explain it all and walk you through the process. So the first step, of course, is you need a Coinbase account. So you can use my affiliate link below. If you get a minimum deposit on your account and you use my link, you'll get $10 in free Bitcoin if you sign up. So thank you to everybody who's been supporting the channel through that. There's a number of ways where you can access the buy menu to buy Bitcoin. Let's start with buying first here on desktop. So the most obvious one is in the top right-hand corner. You have the buy sell button. You can click that, but you can also go to the trade menu here on the left-hand side. And if you click that, you will see top cryptos here, for example, and Bitcoin, of course, will be at the top. And then you can click the buy button from here and it will take you to that menu. There's also an additional way that you can access the buy menu for Bitcoin. And that's by, if you already own Bitcoin, going to portfolio. And then if you scroll down in your portfolio to the assets you own, if you own Bitcoin, you can click it. It's going to pull up this menu with your wallet. And then you can go to overview right over here, and you will see the option to buy here on the right-hand side. So there are 3 different ways to access the buy menu for Bitcoin on the platform. Got it? The easiest one, of course, is just to go to the home screen and to click buy sell. It's the fastest way to get the job done, so that's what we're going to do for this tutorial. We're going to click buy. Here's the buy menu, and there's a number of buying options for Bitcoin. Before I show you how these options work, I need you to understand that this is just a tutorial video for educational purposes on the mechanics of the Coinbase platform. I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm not telling you you should or should not buy Bitcoin. I don't know you or your financial situation at all, and investing in crypto is risky. So you need to do your own research and figure out what's right for you. I'm not advising you to buy Bitcoin. Cool. I'm sure you're smart enough to understand that. I just want to make sure it's clear. Cool. So this is just the mechanics of how it works. So here within the buy menu, you want to make sure you're on the buy tab. And then there's multiple purchasing options if you want to buy Bitcoin. There's the one-time purchase, which is going to be the most popular. You just buy Bitcoin one time, of course. And then there is things called reoccurring purchases and dollar cost averaging, where you can buy daily, weekly, twice a month, or monthly. I've got an entire video only about that. We're going to skip over those options. You can check that out on my channel. We'll just look at the one-time purchase option for today. So they have a number of preset dollar amounts here that you can choose from, but I recommend for all of you guys, whenever you're going through the mechanics of this, to hit custom and to type precisely the amount that you're trying to purchase. That's probably the smartest way to do it. And here you have 2 different options. You can either type in the dollar amounts. Let's say I wanted to buy $10 in Bitcoin. I could do that. Or I could hit the converty button right here and it will switch it over to how many Bitcoin I'm buying, and you can type in the amount there. Now for currencies like Bitcoin that have, tens of thousands of dollars per unit, it's very difficult to make the calculation of what 0.00 blibbity blobbity blue equals in Bitcoin if you're making a smaller transaction. So for many of you, you'll want to just type in the dollar amount here of whatever you're trying to purchase, and that'll make it easier for you to understand. You'll have a confirmation here that you're buying Bitcoin at the bottom. If when you click this menu, it doesn't pop up Bitcoin, what you can do is just click it, and then it'll give you a selection of all of the assets on Coinbase. You can also type and search the asset you're looking for. The quickest way to find Bitcoin is just to type BTC. Great. And then the last option here that you need to be aware of is your payment methods. I've got an entire video only about payment methods, but here's the too long didn't read version of it. My editor is going to black out the screen here because my information's on the screen, but you'll want to consider adding a bank account, doing a wire transfer, or using other methods such as PayPal, debit card to get money into Coinbase. You'll have to set all of that up, obviously, before you can buy. You need a way to pump money into the platform. Got it? Great. So you're selecting your payment method is the point of me telling you this. You're giving your payment method. So let's say we're going to do $10 in Bitcoin. What we're going to do here at the bottom, notice it's going to tell you your current balance of that particular crypto to help you understand how you'll be balancing your portfolio. Take a look at that. It's helpful for a lot of us. And you click preview buy. And once you do that, it pulls up this order menu. And here it'll tell you the number of units of that particular crypto you're purchasing, where it's coming from. And my recommendation to all of you guys is to triple review everything here before making any purchases of any securities or commodities to make sure that you are purchasing what you're trying to purchase. Okay? That's what I do for myself. And I recommend that everybody triple check whatever you're looking to buy. I'm not recommending that you buy this, but I will recommend that you triple check if you decide to on your own. Make sense? Great. So it'll tell you the purchasing amount, and notice the fee here. This is really, really important. I want you guys to understand the fee structure on Coinbase. Notice how if I'm putting $10 in, basically I have to pay 99 cents in this example to Coinbase in fees. So I'm losing 10% of my purchase in fees to Coinbase. That is a significant loss, if you will, of your money. And so I want to highlight the way that the fee structure works on Coinbase is basically like this. If you have 10.99 or less, the fee is 99 cents. Basically, if it's 26.49 or less, the fee is 149. And if it's 51.99 or less, the fee is 199. And if it's 78.05 or less, it's $2.99 at the time I'm recording this video. But the really interesting thing you should really know about here is if you make a purchase of $201 or more, then you just have a flat 1.49% fee on your purchase. So this is what is called the point of diminishing returns. So if you're going to make a purchase of Bitcoin, if you're going to make that decision for yourself, you want to try to pay the lowest fee possible in the process. And so the point of diminishing returns in terms of fee is $201 or more. So keep that in mind when you're making your own purchasing decisions in terms of Bitcoin or any other crypto. And then to complete the transaction, you're going to click Buy Now. Got it? Here's one other item to keep in mind. If you're using bank account or any other payment method, Coinbase will tell you how long it's going to take to probably process the transaction. And so in this case, because it's bank, it takes 3 to 4 days for it to pull the money out of the bank. But what's interesting is most cryptos, including Bitcoin, it will give you the crypto immediately to use as you see fit, but you probably won't be able to withdraw it or send it anywhere for a certain amount of time until your money clears in your bank. So keep that in mind, okay? So let's take a look at how to do this on mobile. So this is buying on mobile. I'm not going to review literally everything I just showed you, but I will give you the rundown here. On mobile, you can have Bitcoin already on your watch list, like you see there. You can also scroll down, and you'll notice there's no cryptos automatically available on the home screen. So in order to actually go find Bitcoin to go buy it, you can either hit the arrow left and right button here. And if you do that, you'll have the buy crypto with cash option on the screen. You can also click the prices tab here and go to tradable, and most likely Bitcoin will be the top option at the top of the screen, and you can click and purchase from this screen right here, right? You'll go click the trade button, and then you can buy Bitcoin from there. So the easiest option for everyone on mobile, I just wanted to show you all the options. The easiest option is just to click that blue lefty-righty button down there on mobile, and then you'll click buy with cash if you have decided to purchase with cash. And then there you go. And so it's going to pull up this menu. You're going to select the asset of Bitcoin, and notice how the menu looks very, very similar to desktop. You can choose whether it's a one-time purchase or it's a dollar cost averaging. I'm going to go back, and then you can choose your dollar amount. So let's say for this video, I'm going to choose $500, just a demo, right? You're going to choose your payment method. My editor is going to black out my payment method, but it's there on mobile, as you can see. And then what you're going to do is click preview buy, and notice how you can convert it either from dollars or the number of BTC, right? You can choose. And then once you type in the dollar amount, you're going to click preview buy. Now, one thing I want you to know here on desktop and on mobile is that The price that you're paying for Bitcoin is a market price. You notice how it just automatically pulls up a price here. In this case, it's $46,000. It's pulling the market price of today. So when you use Coinbase to purchase crypto, you don't decide a limit price. You can't put a ceiling on the price, if you will, that you're paying. You just click the button and it will go retrieve the current market price of Bitcoin right this instant and quote it to you right here. It's simple, it's easy, but for pro traders that want to put a limit price on what they're willing to pay, this doesn't give you the option to choose what you're willing to pay in terms of price. Got it? Now notice the fee on my transaction here is much lower in terms of percentage. For $500, I'm only paying $7.34 in fees. So that's only 1.49%. As opposed to earlier in this video, when I showed you the smaller amount, I was paying close to 10% in fees. So I just want you to be aware of that, and you can make your own financial decisions for yourself about how much money you have and stuff like that to make a responsible decision. But purchasing 201 or more will give you the point of diminishing returns so that you're putting as much of your hard-earned money into your account versus giving it to Coinbase. Cool? So that's how you buy crypto. Awesome. We're going to talk about how you can sell Bitcoin. And this is a very similar process to what I showed you before. So selling Bitcoin, I'm going to show you how I do that on desktop and on mobile as well. And it's a similar process to buying. Obviously, for selling, you need to have a Coinbase account. You can use my affiliate link below for signing up for an account, and you can get $10 in free Bitcoin if you make a minimum purchase. Thank you to everybody who's been supporting me. And then selling Bitcoin, there's multiple locations to do that. We've got the sell button up here in the top. Buy, sell, that's option number 1. Then if you want to go find Bitcoin manually to sell Bitcoin, you can go to the trade tab, and most likely under, if you've selected tradable assets, you'll see Bitcoin here, and then you can click buy Bitcoin if you want, and then it'll pull up the buy sell menu. But in this case, you're not going to want to just buy, you're going to want to sell. So you're going to click the sell menu and you can choose how you're selling the crypto. And then the last option for selling is to go to your portfolio. And then if you already own Bitcoin, which obviously you'll need to already own Bitcoin if you want to sell it, you're going to go right here to Bitcoin, you're going to click it, and then you're going to go to the overview tab over here. And then here, you'll see that same buy, sell menu on the right. You click sell. So those are the 3 options to find how to get buy, sell menu. Number 1, here on home. Number 2, in the trade tab on the side. And number 3, in your portfolio. So there are 3 ways to access the sell menu if you want to sell. So for this tutorial video, I'm just going to go to the easiest option on desktop, then we will do mobile. And here we're going to click the buy sell button. When you click that, it's going to pull up this menu. It's going to probably default on buy, so we're going to go to sell. So it's really, really important right now that I tell you this. I am not recommending that you sell Bitcoin. This is not financial advice. This is educational. I'm literally just showing you the mechanics of the Coinbase platform. So please don't take me helping you understand the mechanics of the platform as me giving you personal financial advice. I don't know you. I don't know what your situation is. And I'm sure as heck not a financial advisor, okay? So I'm literally just doing a tutorial. So don't take this as me urging you to take any actions for yourself. I'm just showing you how it works. Got it? Crypto's risky, y'all. So you need to do your own research and make your own decision, not based on what Awall tells you, but based on what you need to do for yourself. Got it? Cool. So now that we're here on the sell tab, you have an option to select how much you want to sell. I think I only have like $5 in Bitcoin on this. So I'll just click the sell all option here, and it will automatically pull up an order preview if you click sell all to make things simple. Anytime you do a sell transaction or any transaction, I recommend that you triple check every single thing here on the screen to make sure it's whatever you are looking to do with your transaction. Notice how it auto-populates the sell price based on market. You cannot choose your own sell price. On Coinbase, you just have to take whatever price they give you. And it tells you how much you're selling and what the fee is and what the total payout is here below. So I want you guys to be aware of the fees on Coinbase. You notice how there's a 99-cent fee for selling this small amount. So even though I'm trying to sell $5 worth of Bitcoin in this tutorial, it's charging me 99 cents to do that, which is a minimum fee for this amount. That's a huge fee versus how much money I have in there, right? That's like, what, 20% or something of the total amount. So let me tell you about the fee structure really quick on Coinbase to help you maximize how much money you're keeping versus giving Coinbase if you decide that you want to sell. So 1099 or less transactions, your fee is 99 cents. So that's a savage fee. That's like 10% or more. 26.49 or less, your fee is 149. It's a little better. 51.99 or less, you're looking at 199 for your fee, and 78.05 or less here, you're looking at 299 for your fee. And then when you get up to 201 or more in terms of your transaction size, then there's a fee of 1.49% that kicks in with your transaction. So as it stands right now, where I'm currently recording this video, transactions of 201 or more will give you the point of diminishing returns in terms of fees. So make your own financial decisions for yourself. But this right here is, if you want to keep as much of the money as possible when you're selling, going 201 or more based on the current fee structure is how to do that today. Make sure you research that and you double check your own numbers here whenever you're making your own decisions to ensure that all of this is the case for you. Got it. So now that we're doing the sell menu, I want you to know that when you click sell, it's defaulting to Bitcoin for me right now, but it may not. So here under Bitcoin, you can choose any of the cryptos that you own to select it. And so if Bitcoin doesn't automatically pop up for you, you can type BTC here in the search menu and then click Bitcoin and it will populate that crypto to sell. Another option here is you can choose whether you're selling in terms of dollars or number of Bitcoin by clicking the Converti button right here, and it'll show you the giant number for Bitcoin, or you can switch it over to USD depending on your view that you would prefer. Then deposit methods. So this is something that's really important for you guys to note. When we click deposit, notice how the only deposit method, at least for me in the United States, is cash, US dollars. So it may be different for you based on where you're at, but just keep in mind that when you're selling Bitcoin, you aren't like able to currently sell it to another crypto or something, okay? That would be converting. That's a different function than this. That's converting, not selling. So then let's say we're selling this amount. You're going to see the preview. Like I said earlier, I recommend triple checking all of your numbers to make sure they're whatever you're deciding to do, and then click sell now if you decide to do that for yourself. Got it? Let me go ahead and pull up mobile and show you how the mechanics of that work. So in order to access Bitcoin on mobile, you can either have it on your watch list on the home page. Otherwise, Bitcoin will not be there. You can also go to prices, and under tradable assets, you'll probably see Bitcoin as a top option. You'll click Bitcoin, and then you can basically hit the trade button, and then you can click buy BTC if that's what you want to do. Then at the bottom of the screen, you're going to see the left and right arrow Z buttons here. And if you decide that you want to sell your Bitcoin, then you can click sell right here. And you can sell for cash. So that's what we're going to do for this demo. And if you wanted to find Bitcoin, you type in BTC, and there it is. And obviously you need to own some Bitcoin before you do this. And then we can type in our amounts. Let's say we're doing $3. All of the same options are here, as you can see. Then we can click preview sell on mobile, all very similar mechanics, and it will quote you the price automatically from the market, tell you what it's depositing to, what the sale is, and what the transaction fee is, and what your total is. Got it? It's all the same on mobile versus desktop, just a more simple interface on your mobile device. Once again, double check your Coinbase fees and try to maximize how much you're holding. That would be my recommendation for myself. That's what I do. And so you want to go ahead and try to minimize fees, of course. So that's how you sell Bitcoin if you decide to do that. Once again, I'm not advising you to do that. You can do whatever you want. I'm just showing you how it works. And be sure to use my affiliate link below if you are interested in signing up for Coinbase and getting some free Bitcoin. Adios, amigos. Enjoy. If you'd like to convert Bitcoin to some other crypto, this is the tutorial video for you. I'm going to show you how to do this on desktop, and I'm going to show you how to do this on your mobile device as well, Android and iOS in this tutorial. First of all, of course, you're going to need to have Coinbase account signed up, ready to rock. If you don't already have one, use my link to get 10 bucks in free Bitcoin with a minimum deposit. Thank you to everybody who's been supporting the channel through my affiliate link. So in order to convert, there's a bunch of different ways to get in there and do it. But one way is to go to the top right on desktop. We'll go to mobile in a moment. We're going to click buy, sell. And then from here, you're going to see multiple options: buy, sell, and convert. So the convert function is hidden here in this menu. Really quick, here's the other ways to find it. You can click the trade menu on the left-hand side, and most likely you'll see Bitcoin as the top option. You can click the buy button here next to Bitcoin to access that same menu, and it's also tucked away here on the right-hand side: buy, sell, convert. Here, you would click convert here. And the final way to convert your Bitcoin, if you want to on desktop, is to go to your portfolio on the left, scroll down to your Bitcoin, and then you're just going to click your Bitcoin. It's going to pull up your wallet. You can't do it in your wallet, but you can do it in your overview. And so from the overview, you will then see the convert function for Bitcoin there. Got it? So just to make it simple, there's 3 ways on desktop to access the convert function for Bitcoin. It's here in the home menu. It's in the trade menu, and it's also in the portfolio menu if you go over to overview for Bitcoin. Got it? 3 ways. So let's do a simple conversion scenario here in this demo by going to the home screen option, which is the easiest to access on desktop. Click buy, sell, and then once you arrive here, you're going to click the convert tab. Once the convert tab is clicked, you're going to see a conversion menu where you can select how much of the particular crypto you're looking to convert and what you want to convert it into. Before I do this, I want you to know that this is not financial advice. I'm not telling you that you should convert your Bitcoin to anything. I don't know you. I don't know your financial situation. You need to do your own research. I'm literally just demoing the mechanics of Coinbase right now. And you gotta know that crypto is risky, right? You're smart. So do your own research and make your own decisions. I am not your financial advisor. So don't take this tutorial video to be any sort of personalized advice for you. I'm just showing you how Coinbase works. Got it? Great. Now that that's out of the way, what we're going to do is select the amount of Bitcoin that we're looking to convert here for this video. So let's say I wanted to convert $5 in Bitcoin. Then below it will show me the conversion of how much Bitcoin to whatever it is I'm converting. Now let's say Bitcoin doesn't pop up here in the conversion automatically. You're going to click the menu here and you'll see all these different assets you can choose from. If you want to find Bitcoin, the easiest way to do it is to type BTC. You can click it and then boom, it'll pull up Bitcoin from your from field. Then when you go to the to field, you can choose whichever crypto you want to convert to. So in this case, it defaulted to Ethereum because I assume it's the second most popular crypto on the platform, but you could choose any crypto you want. You could choose even a stable coin if you wanted. For example, we'll do USD coin just as for this tutorial. I'm not saying that's a good idea or not, just for a demo. And as you can see, if I sold $5 in Bitcoin, I would get about $4 in USD coin with this conversion. You also have the option here in the conversion to click convert all. If you click convert all, it will automatically, as you'll see in a moment, pop up a conversion summary screen. And then it'll show you what all the conversion would be. It takes a minute to do this because it basically has to populate the current prices of everything and then show you what's going on. So as you can see, it populates an exchange rate here for Bitcoin automatically from Bitcoin to USDC. You don't get to choose what your exchange rate is or anything. Coinbase automatically selects that. So just keep that in mind. And so for $5.83 in Bitcoin, I am only going to get $4.81 essentially of USDC. So whenever you do your transaction of converting one crypto to another, you need to keep in mind that you could be losing some value in fees or what have you on Coinbase, depending on their fee structure at that particular time. Now, there is a fee structure that's really transparent in terms of buying and selling crypto. But when you're converting crypto, you can also lose some money in the process as well with the conversion process, depending on what the fee structure is at that time. So I want you guys to keep that in mind and to do your calculations, and just to make sure that if you are going to decide to convert one crypto to another, make sure that you're maximizing how much you're keeping versus fees, etc., to optimize your convert amounts, and also to make sure that one crypto is at a price you want versus the other, etc. These are all calculations you have to make for yourself and that I cannot make for you. Got it? So that's how you convert one crypto to another on desktop. Let me show you how it works on mobile. So on mobile, if you want to access Bitcoin, you can put it on your watch list here on the home screen. Otherwise, you can't do anything on the home screen with Bitcoin. You can also go to the prices tab and you can choose tradable assets, and then you can find Bitcoin there if you want to convert it. But the easiest option is just to click the left and right arrows thingy down at the bottom of the screen, and then you'll see convert one crypto to another. And so with converting one crypto to another, it's an even more simple menu. So let's say I wanted to convert $5 of Bitcoin to, and then I can select what crypto I'm going into. So let's say I wanted it to be USD coin. And then once it does that, it starts populating the pricing of each. You're going to click preview convert. And then when you do that, it takes a moment to populate because it has to pull the BTC price. It has to pull the current price of USDC. It has to figure out what the Coinbase fee and stuff is. And you see how on desktop, it didn't explicitly tell you what the fee is. But here on mobile, it does explicitly tell you what the fee is. You see how the Coinbase fee here is 99 cents? That's how on desktop we were losing the dollar in the transaction on desktop. You remember that here in the conversion? Whereas on mobile, it shows you what that fee is. On desktop, it does not show you what the fee is. Not a big fan of that. To be honest, I hope that Coinbase can change that in the future. But anyway, losing 99 cents on a conversion of $5 is a pretty bad deal, generally speaking, right? You're losing 20% of the value of that transaction. So generally speaking on Coinbase, the point of diminishing returns is if you go a larger conversion buy and sell amounts, for example, you're going to get a lower percentage of fees as a result. I've talked about this in previous videos. As you move up to larger dollar amounts, your fees get more better. For example, on buying and selling, if you do $201 or more, you're only paying 1.49% with the current fee structure. It could change. Versus a much higher percentage, like you're seeing on mobile, where I'm paying 20%, which is terrible. So keep that in mind. Do your own calculations based on your own financial situation. I don't know what your situation is, but I will recommend that you research this and that you take a look at what the fee actually is and make sure that you're cool with it. Actually look at the transaction before you do it here, guys, okay? It's really, really important to triple check the transaction. Read it 3 times. Make yourself read it 3 times before you do the conversion, just to make sure you're not getting screwed over and to make sure that it's exactly what you're looking to do. Make sense? That's how you convert Bitcoin on Coinbase. Thank you for watching, and be sure to use my affiliate link to sign up for Coinbase to get that $10 in free Bitcoin with a minimum deposit. Adios, amigos. If you'd like to receive Bitcoin to your Coinbase account, this is the tutorial for you. I'm going to show you how to do it on desktop as well as on Android and iOS. It's pretty simple, but pay close attention, because if you screw this up, you could result in permanent loss of your crypto. Crypto's risky, y'all. So once again, if you don't already have a Coinbase account, you can't do any of this. So use my link below if you want to sign up, get $10 in free Bitcoin. There's a couple different ways for you to receive crypto on Coinbase. I'll show you the different ways on desktop, then we will do mobile. Here on the home screen, you'll see the send receive button up in the top right-hand corner. You can also go to your portfolio if you already own a crypto. For example, we're going to do Bitcoin today, obviously. And if you click Bitcoin, you will see the send receive menu right here as well, which is really, really cool. Got it? So you're going to need to select the coin you're looking to receive, if you will, if you want to do it. The next method is to go to the trade section, and then you'll see Bitcoin at the top most likely. And then from here, you can click Bitcoin and it'll pull up that same menu that we saw earlier. But instead of going to overview, you're going to want to go to your wallet. And then from the wallet, you can receive crypto over here through the receive section. Got it? So in order to access the receive menu, there are 3 methods just to quickly review. Here on the home screen up in the corner, in your portfolio, by going on the right over there, you'll see the receive button. And then you can go through the trade tab, select the crypto, and go to your wallet. 3 different ways to access receiving crypto through desktop. I'll show you mobile in a moment. So let's go through an example receiving crypto scenario. We're just going to click the easiest method, the button on the top right. So from here, you're going to see the send receive menu. It will default on send, and then you'll want to click receive. Okay, before we get into this, I need to be extremely clear what the deal is here. This is not financial advice. I'm not telling you you should receive any Bitcoin. I don't know you. So you need to do your own research. Crypto is risky, okay? This is just educational content showing you how this platform works. You need to make your own financial decisions. I'm not a financial advisor. Just want to make sure that's clear here. So by me doing this tutorial, I'm not saying, go receive some Bitcoin today, y'all. I'm not saying that. I'm saying this is how it works if you choose to do that based on your own decision making. You're smart enough to understand that now. Okay, great. So once we click the receive button here, then it'll say, be sure to select the right cryptocurrency. If you send your Bitcoin or Bitcoin to a wrong address, your crypto will be lost. Okay, so it's not just me telling you that, it's everybody else telling you that. So you're gonna click I understand, and you can choose whether you want to do instant transfers or if you want to skip. So what do instant transfers mean? So transferring crypto on the blockchain can be expensive, but if you and the other party use Coinbase, we'll do the transfer off-chain for free. So if you guys want to avoid the fees, if you're sending crypto back and forth from someone, you can both choose to use Coinbase if that makes sense to you, and you can do instant transfers as an option here. So I'm going to turn on instant transfers because I think that's a good idea. Now, my editor is going to be blacking out the information you see here on the screen because I don't want you to see my personal information. But here's what you're going to do if you want to receive crypto. You're going to choose the correct asset at the bottom of the screen. And of course, for this video, we're choosing Bitcoin, right? And so from the Bitcoin menu, it's going to show a QR code here in the middle. Mine will be blacked out. I don't want you to see mine. It's going to show an address right here. And then obviously it's going to confirm that it is Bitcoin that you are looking to receive. That's it. Like that's really it if you want to receive Bitcoin. What you can do is you can have the other person scan your QR code using their phone and send it to you. I've got a whole separate tutorial just on that. You can also click the copy button here next to the address, and then you can copy paste that to whoever it is, even yourself, if you're looking to receive that particular crypto. But what I do recommend is that if you are going to use this function in Coinbase, triple check that you got the right QR code, that you got the right address, and that you got the right asset there, and that you know exactly what you're looking to do before you receive Bitcoin, so it does not result in permanent loss or you're not making a transaction that you didn't want to make, okay? That's really, really important to understand. Got it? Cool. Just trying to protect you so that you're making decisions that you're looking to make and you don't screw up the mechanics of Coinbase platform and transferring crypto. And also keep in mind, I gave a warning a moment ago. Bitcoin transferred to a Bitcoin Cash address or a Bitcoin Cash sent to a Bitcoin address, that's not the same. And that could result in permanent loss as well. So be really, really careful and triple check every setting before you do anything. Okay? It's risky, right? Crypto's risky, guys. Okay, great. So if you want to do this on mobile, here's how you do it to receive crypto. So what you're going to do, if you want to receive Bitcoin, you can manually click it from the watch list. You can also go to your portfolio and you can click Bitcoin there if you own Bitcoin there. And you can also click the lefty-righty convert button to access the receive option for crypto here. So that's going to be the recommended option that you're going to use on mobile, very similar to desktop, right? And so click receive. And so you choose the crypto that you want to receive to. on mobile. So what you're going to do is click I've already got a BTC wallet open here. So what I'm going to do is click BTC wallet. If you can't find BTC on this menu, go ahead and select BTC. There it is, BTC wallet. And so here, my editor is going to be blacking out the information over there, but you're going to see the same information that you saw on desktop to receive Bitcoin. It's going to have your QR code on the screen, and it's also going to have your address that you can click the copy button on and copy paste to wherever you want it to go. So you could send that in a text message, an email, whatever. Just keep in mind that whenever you send this address somewhere, it's out there and it's less secure than it just staying in your app. Cool? There is risk involved with sharing personal information. Got it? And you can also click the share address button at the bottom, and it will give you a number of mobile specific sharing options, such as nearby share. You could do it over Bluetooth. You can do it through various quick share options. All of those options are available to you on mobile. Once again, if it looks weird, my editor's blacking stuff out over here to protect my personal information. The kind of most foolproof way, I guess you could say. None of it's totally 100% foolproof, but the most foolproof way to send and receive crypto with somebody is if you are in person with someone, they can scan your QR code, and it's hard to screw that up. So that's one way to send and receive through Coinbase to reduce the chances that you screw up entering the incorrect address or whatever. Got it? I've got a whole separate video about sending, because there's ways on the send side to view your contacts and then to select a contact, etc., to help reduce the chances that you're sending it to the wrong location. All very, very important. And then once you share that address, the other person then has to send it to you. So you can't, through the receive option, pull crypto to you. Does that make sense? You can't pull it to you. You can only receive it. Kind of like giving somebody your address for your mailbox at your home. You can't make mail come to you, right? Somebody has to send it to you. The same thing is the case with the receive function for Bitcoin on Coinbase. Thank you so much for watching. That is how you can receive Bitcoin if you choose to do so. Not financial advice, okay? Just a tutorial video on how the platform works. Be sure to use my affiliate link below if you want $10 in free Bitcoin for making a minimum deposit. Thank you so much for watching. Adios, amigos. If you'd like to send Bitcoin to somebody, even to yourself, this is the tutorial video for you. I'm going to show you how to do that on desktop as well as Android and iOS in this tutorial video. First things first, of course, you need to have a Coinbase account. So if you haven't already signed up for Coinbase, you can use my affiliate link below. Get $10 in free Bitcoin if you make a minimum deposit. Thank you to everybody who's been supporting the channel in that way. So there's a couple different ways to access. We'll do desktop first, then we'll do mobile. But there's a couple ways to access the send option for Bitcoin on Coinbase. Obviously, you have it here on the home screen on the send and receive button here. There's also a way to do it. If you already own a particular crypto, what you're going to do, like Bitcoin, you're going to go to portfolio, and then you're going to scroll down to that particular crypto, click Bitcoin, and then from here, it's going to automatically default you on the wallet screen. And then as you'll see, you have a send and receive menu here on the side of the screen on the right from your wallet screen. So those are the two ways to access it on desktop. We're just going to do the easiest way for now, which is going to send, receive here on desktop. Click on that. And then from here, you're going to have the send option as your default. So for this demo, obviously we will go ahead and choose which crypto we're looking to send. So you're going to go to pay with, and then you're going to click BTC if you already own Bitcoin for this particular demo. And if you can't find Bitcoin, you're going to just type BTC and select it. Got it? Now, before I go over sending this and going really in depth here on this, I just want to make it sure it's super, super clear. This is not financial advice. I'm literally just showing you the mechanics of the Coinbase platform so you can use it if you decide to or not. Look, crypto's risky. You got to do your own research. This is just an educational video showing you how to send BTC. I don't know if you should send it. I don't know you. I'm not a financial advisor. Just showing you how it works. Got it? You're smart enough to understand that, I'm sure. Okay, great. So for sending Bitcoin, let's say for this example, we wanted to send $5 in Bitcoin. Cool. We can choose a dollar amount denomination here, or we can choose the converty button over here, and it'll convert it over between Bitcoin units versus dollar garbage dollar units. Then you can go down and choose multiple different ways to send on desktop if you choose. So you can type in a mobile phone number. You can choose an email address, or you can choose somebody's wallet address to bring in here. Recommendation for everybody out there: if you're going to type in a number here, and you're going to type in where you're sending something, then you need to make sure it is ultra, ultra, ultra clear. That it's correct. So do a triple check. I recommend to everybody, triple check. If you decide that you're going to do anything with crypto, your own decision, the thing I require is you triple check and make sure you're putting in the right information. Because if you send crypto incorrectly, especially to a wallet address, the incorrect wallet address could result in permanent loss of that crypto, okay? This is risky if you F this up. You can also type in a message here if you choose. So I'm just going to type in a kind of fake email address here as just for the example. And then obviously we chose Bitcoin, and it's going to show you your current balance of Bitcoin at the bottom. We're going to hit continue, and then it's going to do a calculation for us. You see how it doesn't like double check and make sure everything's all gravy with that email address, and it doesn't make you verify anything? Like, it'll just send it there, okay? So I want you to know that you just need to be careful with the way you send and making sure the information is correct before you send. So quadruple check, triple check the information here. Make sure that it is personal information or someone else's information and it is correct. Then you can choose to do send now if you think that makes sense for your financial situation. Got it? It will tell you the fees, the network fee, etc., and what the total is. Notice how it's not actually disclosing a network fee properly. It's saying that it's 0 Bitcoin, but I want you to double check the fees, okay? Sometimes the fees aren't as clear with something like Bitcoin because it might be 0.000 and then a number of Bitcoin after that, and you could actually be paying a fee. Double check the fee structure at that particular time when you're looking to send crypto. Got it? Generally speaking, the more you send or the more you buy or sell or whatever on Coinbase, the lower the percentage of the fee. Double check the fee structure at the time that you are making your own financial decisions. Great. So here on mobile, here's how it works. In order to access Bitcoin, you can either put it on your watch list here on the home screen. It's not located on the home screen unless it's on your watch list. You can also access it from your portfolio if you own it, which obviously you'll need to own it to send it. And you can also click the at the bottom of the screen here, the blue lefty-righty button, and then it'll give a send option to send to another wallet. Cool. So we're going to do it through that method. 3 ways on mobile to send as well. And honestly, I feel like sending is easier on mobile, but that's just my opinion. So go ahead and click send on mobile. Then we're going to select Bitcoin. You can manually search for BTC up at the top or just choose it. So just choose Bitcoin for this tutorial example. Then we're going to choose $5 just for this example. And it's pulling from our BTC wallet, as you can see there. And it's showing how much value we currently have. Hit continue. And then what you can do, I'm not going to do this right now because that would reveal personal information of my contacts, but you can, to help increase the chances that you're going to send it to the right person, view your contacts on your mobile device, iOS, Android, and iOS, and it can start syncing your contacts here to Coinbase to help make it easier to send and to help validate that that's the right person from a contact list. Honestly, might be a good idea for a lot of you guys. I'm not going to demo that right now. I don't want you to see my mom's information and stuff, okay? So we're going to click not now for me, but you can make your own decision for yourself. And then as you can see, this looks very, very familiar, just like desktop. You can enter the mobile, email, or address here. You can type in the note on mobile just like before. And also, but here's the cool part, you can do the QR code scanning. So what you're going to need to do is allow while using the app, and then boom. As you can see, you can do the code scanning. You're going to go scan a code wherever, and then it'll pull it up. One great thing about QR code scanning, guys, is it helps reduce the chances of error when you're sending, okay? So if you want to pull up on your computer, for example, the QR code on your computer to scan, and then you scan it like this. That will reduce the chances of error of you tippy typing in where you're sending the crypto. So this might be a method you want to consider to reduce the chances of error in a send, which once again, if you send incorrectly with crypto, BTC, it could result in permanent loss. So after you enter that information, you add the note. Just like on desktop, it'll give you a preview of the send. And as always, I recommend triple checking your transaction to make sure it's what you wanted to do. I don't know what you want to do, but make sure it's what you wanted to do so that you can ensure that your financial transaction is going exactly as you planned based on your financial situation. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to sign up using my affiliate link below for Coinbase and make a minimum deposit to get 10 free bucks in Bitcoin. See you in the next one. Adios. If you would like to vault your crypto on Coinbase, this is the tutorial video for you. I'm going to show you how to do it on desktop. Currently, it is not supported on the mobile app. So we're going to do desktop only right now to show you how that works. Obviously, you need a Coinbase account. So if you haven't already signed up, use my affiliate link below to get $10 in free Bitcoin with a minimum deposit. Thank you to everybody who's been supporting the channel by clicking my affiliate link. Cool. So if you want to create a vault for a particular crypto, what you're going to do is go to your portfolio of the cryptos that you own. Go ahead and click that. And then in this example, I will be creating a vault for Bitcoin, probably the crypto that most of you guys would want to create a vault for. Once again, I'm showing you a lot of crypto on the screen. This is not me endorsing any of these. This is not financial advice. This is literally just me demoing how the Coinbase platform works. Invest in crypto at your own risk and do your own research, my friends. So what you're going to do is click on the asset that you own. If you own Bitcoin or whatever crypto, you can create a vault for all of them. Click on it. And then what you're going to do is you're going to click the Vault tab here at the top in order to access the Vault feature. If you have not set it up yet, you're going to see this Create Vault notification. The Vault is a place for you to store your crypto long term, guys. So it includes time-delayed withdrawals, multiple approvers, and offline storage. So offline storage would obviously mean not connected to the internet, which would mean that it's quote-unquote safer in some ways versus others. It's cool that Coinbase offers this feature. So let's go ahead and click Create Vault. By the way, create your own vault at your own risk, okay? Because you guys will have different ways that you want to access your crypto, and maybe you want to hand it down to your kids or whatever. So you need to make sure that you take note of all of the ways that you are setting all of this up to ensure that if anybody else needs to get access to your vault or something happens to your mental faculties, that you have set up systems in place for other people to understand, like your wife or your beneficiaries or whatever, to be able to access your vault, okay? I'm not your financial advisor, but just in general, these are considerations that I made when creating my vaults on Coinbase, and you can do your own research on those. So you name your vault. I'm going to call it Awall Vault, all right? And then what we're going to do is click Next. And you can choose who will approve your withdrawals from your vault. You can either approve your own withdrawals, or you can add other people to approve and co-sign on your withdrawals. So let's say you wanted to create a vault and add your spouse to it, as an example, or a business partner, maybe. You could do the group feature, and then you will co-sign each withdrawal, and both people have to approve every withdrawal in order for it to happen. In today's video, I'm going to choose individual. See how this is kind of unique? It's pretty cool, right? Just be aware that if you have to co-sign with somebody and they die or something, you're taking some level of risk there, and you'll have to set up ways to recover that information, etc., etc. So we're going to click Next. And my editor is going to black out my personal information on the screen, but you'll need to enter 2 email addresses here. So I'm going to type mine in. Mine will be blacked out. That's why it looks like that. Thank you, editor, for taking care of that. And you're going to have to verify this withdrawal, if you're the personal approver, from 2 email addresses to make it double secure. Got it? So enter both of those and then click Next. Then what you're going to do is it's going to show you both of the email addresses that you have decided to link there, and you can basically decide to verify those and make sure that they are punching through and they're waiting for confirmation. So on the screen right now, it's got a waiting for confirmation section here. One of my email addresses is confirmed and the other email address is not confirmed. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go into my email off screen and I'm going to confirm it because I want you guys to see what this part of the process looks like. So I'm checking my inbox and I've got a message here from Coinbase that says verify secondary email. And it says enter the email address as your secondary for your vault. Great. I'm clicking it and it says you have successfully confirmed your second email address. And da-na-na-na, it popped up, and this is all going to be blacked out by my editor, but it's going to tell you where you are, who your approvers are, where your notifications are coming from, and what your time delay is on your vault for you to pull any money out. Make sense? Once you have set up all of this information, thank you to my editor for blacking that out. I'm going to click continue to vault. Then it's going to pull up your crypto vault. And then within your vault, you can decide to go ahead and deposit whatever that crypto is here in your vault. You can use the deposit and withdraw options. You can delete your vault, as you can see right over here, if you don't want to use it anymore. And you can click I to view your vault details. That will include all of the information around your vault that you would need to know. And I'm actually going to just click it right now. There it is on the screen. More blacked out stuff. So once again, it's the same information that we had from before, your approvers, what your delay is on taking the money out, what your notifications are, and what your history is in terms of all of the transactions that have happened on your vault. Thank you to my editor for blacking that out. Pretty cool, right? Once again, Vault is for long-term holders of crypto that are looking to protect it, keep themselves from maybe selling it when they know they don't want to, maybe pulling it offline if they're worried about hacks or whatever. You have to make all of those considerations for yourself. This is not financial advice. And open your own vault and set up your own vaulting system at your own risk. If you want to sign up for a Coinbase account, this is your time to do it, y'all. Go ahead and click my link below to get that $10 in free Bitcoin with a minimum deposit. Enjoy the wide world of crypto. Adios, amigos.